Good morning, everybody, or evening, afternoon, whatever time it is there. But this morning, we're gonna go try to find our calves. Our cow had 2 calves, twins, and she keeps hiding them out here in the pasture, up there where my brother is, right in that area. Last night we had seen her take them out and switch them and hide them out there. So we're gonna go try to find them, bring them into the barn, and probably try to pen them in a little bit, at least until they get to know each other very well and everything. Just try to keep them together and keep them safe. Adrian found the black and white one. Now there's just a red and white one somewhere in these weeds that we need to find. Not weeds, grass. Well, there's weeds in here too, but it's pretty tall. You can't see it without really stepping on it, and that calf is really good at hiding. Okay, here's the black and white one. I'm gonna take it a little bit further in so it's easier to see. Come on, buddy, get up. Come on, get up. Come on, time to get up. We want to go into your mama. Get up, bud. Come on. We got the calves taken care of for now. We couldn't find the red one again, so we're just gonna let him out in the pasture. Mama knows where he's at, so he should be okay. But yeah, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take the weights off the 60 there. While this tractor's warming up, I'm going to stack the weights up here. There we go, 500 pounds of weight. They're each 100 pounds, so that's where I get it. And I'm gonna head down to the Criswell farm, get the tedder. Then I'm gonna go up to the farm behind town and head the straw up there first. Hey, 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 here it is. Maybe I should say straw, straw, straw. Anyway, yeah, now I need to back up. Can I just pull the tractor back? Possibly? Maybe. Overall, I really like this tedder so far. The one thing I don't like is this hitch. The hitch latch thing. We might be able to throw a couple more washers on or something, and that do the trick. It gets a little bit loud when you're trying to run it and you're going over bumps. It's just loud. It gets a little bit annoying. Got it all hooked up. Don't want to go in reverse. Here. There we go. This is supposed to be normally inside, but we just didn't get it put inside yet. Since we used it last. So it's just been sitting there for maybe a month, I'm not sure. It's been a while. Caddy straw now. It's going good so far. It's heading really nice. This field here is pretty dry, from what it seems back there. But from what I understand, there's one of the other fields is not as dry. At home at Criswell Farm, it's not as dry either. So we're gonna ted it all and rake it later and then bale. Got these 2 fields done. I'm gonna head down to the Criswell farm and do that there. That has 2 bigger fields and one like 1 acre field, so that shouldn't take too long. We're here at the Criswell farm now. I had some lunch. I got Adrian to come down because we have a couple bin wagons and a header trailer to move out of the field. And I also need to move the combine. I'm not entirely sure where I want to put it yet, but I might like back it in here somewhere, kind of out of the way best we can. I don't really want to take the head off without Dad or Laverne here, because I almost never run that combine, never combine with it. Got all the towable stuff up here, except for the one bin wagon, that's not in the way. And the combine, we're just gonna let sit there for now. I'm gonna go ted that field and the 2 other fields. Probably gonna start raking soon. Anyway, up at the other farm that I was doing this forenoon, then this will be probably before long. Last field to do. Just right along the fence rows there. Got that field done down there, and then there's a 1 acre field part. I also did that. Then probably before long I have to go get the baler and start baling once we start raking. But we'll see. Getting there. So since we didn't move the combine, I'm just gonna let this sit here because we probably want to spread out the straw where the combine's sitting. So I'm just gonna take this home. This needs to go home anyway. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna let the cow out and try to keep the 1 calf back here. Well, maybe not. We might just let the calf go and let her go out. And then we're gonna try sneaking out through the corn here and keep a good eye on her to where we can see her, but hopefully she can't see us. Once that's there, we have the shotgun plug so we can go through fences and everything. But once she gets to the calf and lets the calf out, or picks up the calf where it is, we'll try to run in and grab it quick, and then we have it, bring it in, and we should be okay. That's the plan. Hopefully it works. I wish we'd have somebody here in the lift. Like last night, we were up in the lift, and I wasn't with when they were, but they could see the red calf. And like, if she'd go in that certain area, that quick you'd lose the calf. You couldn't see the calf. But yeah, hopefully this works. We'll see. So we opened up the door behind me. The cow's in here. Now we need to find a little black and white one. Where'd he go? He's probably laying somewhere. Or then he went in the other pen to the big cattle. Which he did that in the first day. So I went to, where?
Yep.
Where? Is he up in there? Oh yeah, I see him there. He's up in underneath with the dairy heifers. He's okay there. We'll just let him go. We'll try to get the cow out and let her go. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go hide. She is pretty full, and it's about feeding time. It might be a little bit early, but it is starting to spritz. So we kind of want to get this calf in before it rains, because I don't like the idea of having a calf out in the rain, and I also don't like the idea of going through corn when it's raining. And it's not too bad right now. So if you're too sweaty, you'll get all itchy, or if you get all itchy if you go through corn like this. But yeah, we'll see. We'll try it. Go in the house. Okay, there she goes. She's probably gonna watch us. So we're just gonna stay here for a little while. And there is there's a something there. Got this so these guys don't come out. She's watching now. So now we're just gonna pretend like we're gonna go in the house. Okay, when she's not watching, we're gonna hop down in the corn. But she isn't now. We're gonna just kind of follow her from a distance. You can see her there through the trees. She is on a mission. She is ready to find this calf. Wow, she is moving. We cannot keep up with her and be pretty secretive at the same time. Okay, so the way she's acting now is she's halfish acting like her calf would be in the corn. And Adrian, he's in the corn now. He just was out here, and he mentioned that he asked if I was in the corn. Nope. And then he heard the calf walk in the corn. So this calf is probably in the corn. Hopefully it gets out into the pasture here soon. She's out there. If you have ever been deer hunting, you have an idea of what this is. She sees you. Okay, she knows that we're here now. Alright, so we just need to keep an eye on the calf. Alright, but we kind of want to get as close as we can to catch this calf. Because it hasn't had a human interaction in, well, since the afternoon it was born, and it looks pretty healthy. So this could be quite a fun experience. Thankfully, normally she has been pretty okay with me being around her calf, us being around the calf. Okay, they're headed in the right direction. Now we just need to stay close enough to know where the calf is. And I'm hoping that she just goes in the barn, the calf follows. She's been kind of leery with us being around, but as long as everything works out, I'm happy. As long as the calf gets in the barn, nobody gets hurt. Then that's a win. Okay, she's in the alley now. She's about halfway into the barn. Here's where the alley starts. It's just an alleyway of 2 fences. There's pasture here and pasture there. But the calf is still following her. I can keep a good eye on him now. Pretty good. Adrian's gonna try to get around him. And there's a door that's shut that goes into the barn for their pen. We're gonna try to get that open before she gets in there, but I kind of doubt it, because she has like a third of the way to go, quarter of the way to go for what Adrian has to go. So yeah. So far we're winning, thankfully, finally. It took like 2 days to get this calf this close to the barn that we knew of. But once it's in, then we'll pen them in and make that they can't go back out until they get good and okay with not always being laying around. So far, so good. Oh yeah, we got the calf on the concrete. Now they're going down over. As long as they don't go back out onto this pasture, that'll be a big plus. And if we can keep an eye on them, that's even better. Adrian's gonna quickly open that door, and we're gonna get them in before it rains. I guess this just goes to show that sometimes a ranger is not always the best thing. Because if we would have had a ranger, we probably wouldn't have found that calf, because it would have been so loud. We couldn't have snuck up on her with the tall grass. So I just got done feeding, and I don't have great news. Black and white calf, you see laying back there, is not doing the greatest. I wish she'd get him up. Not sure what's wrong with him. I just know he isn't doing great. Spread laid out kind of to die. I'm gonna see what I can do to get him up again. But I didn't really think about it that he'd come to this point this fast. This morning he wasn't in great shape, but I figured it was just from laying out, you know, being without mama for a while overnight. But I didn't think about happening this quick. He was in with his mom all day today. That's kind of what happens sometimes with twins, I get from what I understand. But the other one is healthy, thankfully. I'm gonna try to get this, force feed him some colostrum that we have left over, and try to get him out, wipe him down. Probably have to get him out of that pen so he doesn't get stepped on or anything. We'll see what we can do. But I don't know that we can do that much. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna feed it some of this colostrum that we have. We milked this cow a little bit by hand the other day to try to get some of the colostrum to feed this calf earlier. And I'm also gonna put some electrolytes in. I don't know exactly what's wrong with this, but I'm afraid that the belly button has something to do with it, because it didn't fall off right. So this is what I know to do. And then maybe try to treat the belly button somehow. This will, if this works, it should get it up and going. Let's work with it. And we're gonna force feed it with this. This goes down its throat. I'll clean it up. We'll go down its throat and go into its stomach. to make it feel better. And feed it, because we can't feed it if it won't suck the bottle. Which I need to find my electrolytes now. Can't find them. Damn things. Okay, we fed this calf a little bit of colostrum and put him on fresh straw. He still isn't in good condition, but he's doing a lot better. Before he was barely responding. He's still cold, but he is responding a lot more. He's breathing better. He's sucking a little bit on the tube. I'm not putting it down all the way. We put the nipple in his mouth a little bit on the bottle there. That he was sucking a little bit. He's definitely responsive. He definitely wants to go on. He didn't give up completely yet. So that's a very good sign, and that makes me very happy. It's thundering outside. We got him to drink some colostrum, but he's not doing. The way he's breathing, you can tell he has pain in his stomach. So what we're probably gonna do is give him some ibuprofen, and hopefully that makes him feel better and get better. I couldn't find any electrolytes, so we didn't give him that. It'd be great to give him, but we don't have any, so we can't. Then once that's done, once we give him ibuprofen, that's all I can think of that we could give him to help him. So yeah, it's not looking great for this calf, but we're gonna do the best we can. We also got this other heifer that was born on the same day. She was also a twin from a neighbor where we get our calves. And also this calf wanted to stand up, so I helped it stand up, and it stood for probably 2.5 minutes or so. Then we milked her by hand, decent amount of milk, got some milk from her. Now we're gonna feed probably those 2 calves with her. Yeah, so far so good. We gave this calf some penicillin and an ibuprofen, and we had also given it a bunch of that colostrum earlier. What else did we give it? Oh, we also gave it, I think, some for garlic stuff, organic garlic stuff. And we also sprayed iodine on its belly button some. It has watery manure. Okay, but it is pooping, so that's a good sign. This calf is doing much better than I anticipated, but we're still not out of the water. We're out of the weeds, whatever. How you doing, buddy? His breathing's a lot better, also. It's okay, buddy. We'll do the best we can for you. Okay. Now we fed him. He's pretty good now. We're just gonna let him sit here for now, and then later we can come back and check on him. We're gonna clean everything up, take it out, wash it up. He didn't get milk from us, through us, I should say. He's drinking nice. He's doing great right now. The other calf that we did get is doing pretty good. She didn't really seem interested in going to the cow to get a drink, so get fed. So we just gave her some, maybe 3/4 of a bottle or so. And then that also gave us the opportunity to give her first month. It's like a clay that we give her to keep her from, to help her get over scours, which she has some right now. And we also gave little guy here, gave him some too. He did alright. We gave him plenty. We had given him about a half a bottle of colostrum earlier that we had milked from her 2 days ago or so. And now we just gave him about another 3/4 bottle of milk that we milked tonight, which would be partial colostrum probably. And so yeah, he's gonna be pretty full. But that's good, I think. So far that calf's looking good. I think that's gonna be it. We're gonna call it a little bit of an early evening. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.